Recap Tuesday. Full episodes, The Young and the Restless, June 9. Hello, gorgeous viewers. Welcome back to our channel. Today is a beautiful day to dissect some top-tier drama, and we are so thrilled you are here with us. Grab a snack and get comfortable, because we have a massive update to dive right into today. Let's not waste a single second and jump right into the madness. You guys, I am deceased. Stop what you are doing right now. I am literally shaking. Okay, besties, I am genuinely filming this while I am running errands. Literally hyperventilating in the dairy aisle of the grocery store because I just had to jump on here and vent. We need to talk about this now. Send help, my soul has actually left my body. I was mid-skincare watching this absolute train wreck unfold and I legit smeared charcoal mask all over my white rug because I had to yeet my phone across the room. I cannot even process the sheer audacity of what just went down at the Shadow Room. We are not just watching this show anymore. We are invested. I am personally attacked by the absolute cinematic mayhem that just unfolded. It is giving major I cannot even energy, and we are spilling all the tea right now. Let my brain buffer for a second. Okay, back to the main event. Wait, backtrack for a second? I missed a step. We have to start with the pregame, which was honestly so unhinged. So basically, Holden is just casually hanging out with Dr. Stephanie Simmons, Malcolm Winters, and Lily. And let me just say, the vibes in this room were so thick you could cut them with a designer stiletto. Lily was looking absolutely flawless, as always, but you could tell she was on edge. And Malcolm? The man has that post-transplant glow, but he is carrying the weight of 1,000 secrets. Just a nice little family bonding session, right? Straight up pretending that their entire family tree isn't the most complicated, messy, dramatic thing in Genoa City history. I mean, think about it. The Winters family lore is already a masterclass in soap opera chaos. And now we are adding a secret love child into the mix? I am genuinely unwell just thinking about their family dinners. Holden is just chilling, and then he drops the bomb that he has to leave because he is taking Claire Newman to the grand opening of Noah's new club. First of all, Holden and Claire, I am totally living for this vibe. But also, the stakes are astronomical. But wait, it gets crazier. Lily, Malcolm, and Stephanie just straight up decide, you know what? We are coming too. Bestie, be for real right now. Who wants their parents and their sister crashing their club date? I would literally pass out. But Lily and Holden go off to get ready, leaving Malcolm and Stephanie alone. Oh, hold on. I should have mentioned this earlier, but Malcolm and Stephanie's dynamic right now is genuinely giving me whiplash. They have this private moment, and Malcolm, who is officially on my do not perceive list, if he messes this up, actually does the most mature thing ever. He clears the air with Stephanie about the whole hiding his biological son for years secret. He literally looks at her with those deeply soulful eyes and admits that he doesn't blame her for it. Did I say that yet? Ugh, my brain is mush. Moving on, but wait. Think about the gravity of that. The man just survived a bone marrow transplant. He's basically running on sheer willpower. He literally stared death in the face, and he is choosing peace. It is a high-octane psychological masterpiece. He is forgiving her. I am crying, screaming, throwing up. The emotional maturity is genuinely too much for me to handle. In a town where people literally frame each other with artificial intelligence evidence and fake their own deaths before breakfast, Malcolm Winters is out here offering radical grace. It is so beautiful. I actually had to pause the screen and sob into my throw pillow. But also, part of me is like, is it too easy? Is he burying his resentment? My brain is spiraling. Okay, so now we transition to the Shadow Room. And don't even get me started on the vibes. The aesthetic of this club is a straight-up carbon copy of the Vegas location, and it is triggering me just looking at the neon lights. The velvet ropes, the moody purple backlighting, the suspiciously sticky-looking bar counter, it is all too much. Oh, hold on. I should have mentioned this earlier, but did anyone else notice the weird background noise during this scene? It sounded like a muffled electronic dance track from 2012, and it was genuinely distracting me from the plot for a solid 30 seconds. Anyway, snapping back to the main tea, who is lurking in this neon-lit purgatory? Sienna. Literally Sienna Bacall. She has officially decided that since she has seen the vision, she is ready to let go of the past and make new memories with Noah. Which is honestly so unhinged. You cannot just terrorize people and then decide, oops, fresh start, new memories, tee-hee. She is officially on my do not perceive list. I am so done with her delusional villain arc. But wait, it gets better. The bartenders that Noah hired, they legit ghosted. They did not show up. So what does Sienna do? She steps behind the bar like it is the good old days and starts mixing drinks for the guests. The sheer audacity to just start bartending at your ex-ish's club opening? It is giving manic pixie, dream girl meets true crime documentary, and then the doors open. Enter Audra Charles and Sally Spectra. I was physically vibrating when they walked in. Sally is already going through it, okay? She is a mess. We are a mess. Everyone is a mess. But Audra? The second Audra steps foot in that club, her entire demeanor shifts. You can literally see the trauma wash over her face. Because this club is an exact replica of the Los Angeles and Vegas vibe, it triggers a massive flashback for Audra. And what is she flashing back to? The night Holden accidentally killed Richard, the art dealer, while protecting her. Yes, the Richard secret. I am hyperventilating. Audra is standing there. The neon lights are flashing, the music is thumping, and she is fully reliving a murder cover-up. You can literally see the exact moment her soul leaves her body, the sheer terror in her eyes, as she remembers the blood, the panic, the absolute mess of that night. And she is standing in a room full of people holding a tiny cocktail napkin like her life isn't a complete lie. The cinematic drama of it all is a 10 out of 10. I am clutching my chest because I am too unwell to handle this. It is a high-octane psychological thriller disguised as a club opening. Then, out of nowhere, Noah Newman just materializes. He pops up out of the shadows like a handsome, slightly confused ghost, and immediately notices that Audra looks like she has literally seen a ghost. Because she has! She is seeing the ghost of Richard, the art dealer! Noah is looking at her like, are you okay? And Audra, being the absolute queen of compartmentalizing her trauma, just straight up lies to his face. She pretends that she is just overwhelmed because the club looks so much like the old one in Los Angeles, which, let us be real, is also a massive trigger for her because of their shared past and the miscarriage she suffered, which is honestly so unhinged to bring up right now, but it adds so many layers to her panic. She is gaslighting him? She is gaslighting herself? She is gaslighting us. I am screaming into a pillow right now. The way she just flipped the switch and played it cool? Genuinely terrifying, but also I respect the hustle. But wait, the chaos is not over. Audra and Sally walk up to the bar to get drinks. And who is behind the bar? Sienna. The tension is so thick you could cut it with a chainsaw. Sienna and Audra start exchanging words right there at the bar, right in front of Sally. Sienna is smirking, pouring drinks, flipping bottles like she is starring in a reboot of a classic bartender movie, and she starts dropping these thinly veiled hints. She straight up hints at the memories this place must bring up for Audra. Sienna knows. Or at least she knows enough to push Audra's buttons. The micro expressions, the side eye, the passive-aggressive cocktail shaking it is an absolute dumpster fire, and I am living for every single second of it. Sienna is poking the bear, and Audra is trying so hard not to absolutely lose her mind and jump over that mahogany counter. You can see the vein popping in Audra's neck. And you know who misses absolutely nothing? Sally Spectra. Sally is standing there, watching this entire interaction like a hawk. She sees the tension, she hears Sienna's weird little comments, and her journalist detective brain activates. After they walk away from the bar, Sally pulls Audra aside for a private chat. She starts interrogating her. Bestie, what is the beef with you and the bartender? Sally is not letting this go. She realizes that this isn't just petty club drama about who wore what or who dated who. She senses that this has to do with a massive, dark secret specifically. A secret involving Holden and Audra. She starts pressing Audra, trying to get her to spill the tea. And I am just sitting here like, Tell her. Spill the tea. Audra. Sally has literally been to hell and back with her own trauma. Losing baby Ava, dealing with Billy's absolute betrayal, crashing her car. She is basically a walking raw nerve. And now, she is trying to unravel a murder mystery at a club opening. The girl needs a vacation, not an interrogation. But I am so here for Detective Spectra. I am calling it right now. The villain arc is about to go nuclear. If Sally finds out that Holden killed Richard to protect Audra, the entire dynamic of Genoa City is going to shift. Holden is currently on a cute little club date with Claire, surrounded by his newly reconciled parents, while his dark, murderous secret is literally bubbling up at the bar 10 feet away, manifesting a total dumpster fire by the next update. I am physically unwell. My grip on reality is slipping because this situation is now my entire personality and I am not okay. The stakes, the drama, the absolute cinematic chaos. I need to go lie down on the floor and stare at the ceiling for 3 business days to process this. Did I mention how unhinged Sienna looked shaking that martini? Ugh, my brain is glitching again. I literally cannot wait for the next episode. I am going to be vibrating until then.